How's it going, guys? EggaCon96 here, bringing you a review of a really cool Matrix figure made by McFarlane of Neo a few years back when the movie first came out. Now, this is a 2013 review, so this is a really long time after the movie came out, and I found this action figure in a comic book store in Manhattan, and I've always wanted it, but never could get my hands on it. But I actually saw it in stores for $10, so I picked it up, definitely right away. And I have to say, this is by far one of the coolest figures I own. And I've done a lot of figure reviews, and I was really excited to review this. I usually don't do reviews of action figures that already came out on YouTube, but this is a really cool one, and I thought I should, have my input with you guys. So let's take an overall look here, and you can see it's a pretty big set. I mean, if I zoom out all the way, you can see all my background and everything like that, but really awesome set. And you can see, I mean, if you watch The Matrix, which I'm assuming you have, if you're watching this video, this is an iconic scene besides him doing the backwards, dodging the bullets, but this is a fantastic scene of him doing like a cartwheel and shooting a rifle at the same time and picking up new weapons as he's upside down. I mean, it's just absolutely fantastic. One of the greatest scenes I've ever, was able to witness on a TV. But yeah, let's just get into the review. I'm getting too excited just talking about the movie here. So this is a classic figure, and classic figures always came with bases, and although they didn't have a lot of articulation, they didn't need it because they were just displayed with these amazing bases. Okay. So as you can see over the years, because this was in a little plastic bag, these are, the bullet holes in the wall of guns shooting at him. So they're a little warped down, unfortunately. But as you can see, it's a soft rubber, and they stick out. Like this one looks fine, but the other ones are kind of bent down a little bit because they were crushed for a couple of years. So, I mean, it is a 4-part, figure. This is an extra little pillar that wasn't needed at all, but, McFarlane decided to put it in there. A column, really awesome, all messed up here with, the lining, the metal rods on the inside of the concrete. And it just looks really cool. And you can place this wherever you want. The shine here has this wall has a shine, almost like marble, which is what they're trying to convey, and I really love that. I love the cracks and everything. And this could be used for any action figure display that has to do with, shooting, Gears of War, things like that. So it's a really, really awesome accessory here. So let's take Neo off of his base here, and we'll look at the base, and then we'll just look at Neo after. So we have some really awesome detail here of the bullet holes. Really, really cool. Here's a look at the bottom part. These two things can attach and, come apart. Here's a loose gun with the bullets on the floor. Really, really cool. So the Neo figure, as you have noticed, doesn't really move as much as you would want him to. He has a metal peg here, which is used for most of McFarlane's sport figures. They usually have very dynamic poses. And the gun is removable, and this gun here is removable as well. But let's see if I can bring the camera up a little more for you guys. Forgive me, I'm doing this with one hand, like a tripod. Okay, I think that's good enough. Okay, let me focus this, and okay, so you can see it has a good likeness of Keanu Reeves. Good enough to know who he is. Right there, it kind of looks like him. The glasses seem a little far apart, but that's alright. It's meant to be seen upside down anyway, and that does have a different impact on the figure. Amazing sculpt on the jacket here to convey the movement. You can see the leg, the form of the leg under the end of the jacket here. Amazing folds. Really amazing. For being an older figure, this is very, very impressive. Very impressive. Let's take a look here. Detail is really awesome. Paint application spot on. With McFarlane's older figures, they used to have a little bit of a plasticky shine to them, and this figure does not have that, which is great. It has a nice matte finish. Here's a closer look at his face here. Now, this is the only Matrix figure that I have. It's an amazing movie, but when it came out, I was actually really young, because I'm only a teenager now. But I know even as a kid, I know I was a little kid and this was kind of violent to watch, but I've always loved that shootout scene at the end. That would be the only scene I would watch, because I had no idea what was going on in the other parts of the movie. I would only skip to the action scenes. So as you can see, the arm can move here. It stays straight. There's no need for it to do anything else. This arm can move as well. The head can rotate just a bit. There's waist articulation, and both legs can rotate up there. But that is about it for articulation. So upside down, I mean, the figure looks really cool. Really amazing. Zoom out a bit here for you guys. Bring the camera down. And there's just a simple little peg in the base. Snap that in, and he's good to go. He does not fall over. Well made, well balanced. But yeah, this is a really, really awesome figure. I have to say, one of my favorites that I own. Really awesome job for McFarlane here. Really awesome. So like I said, this could be moved anywhere if you want. You can put it right next to him, but it doesn't make sense because he's going to run into it. But really awesome. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Really awesome figure. If you can get it, look it up on eBay. I don't think they're that expensive anyway, because they're pretty old. I would expect them to be expensive, but I remember checking a few months back and they were only like 15 bucks. They also have Trinity running on the wall, which I wasn't able to pick up, but I know so far this Neo figure is awesome, and it even makes me want to go and check out their other figures from this line, because this is a pretty impressive figure. So until next time, you guys take care, and feel free to subscribe and check out my other action figure reviews. And, yep, that's about wraps this up. See you guys later.